Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a transformation reading based on Pluto's movement from Capricorn to Aquarius on about the 19th for good. As many of you may be aware, over the last few years, Capricorn, particularly during the last year, Pluto has been moving back and forth between Aquarius and Capricorn, but this marks a clean break of Pluto's movement into Aquarius for the next 2 decades. So, if this is a general reading, if you're interested in a personal reading, information for that is in the description box below. I'm featuring a 50% off sale on readings, and I've detailed the sale price in the description box. The holidays are upcoming. If it's something you're interested in for yourself or someone else, please take advantage of this opportunity. Through the end of this year, December 31st, I don't know that I've been making that clear. Let's get started. I have in your present the Lover's card. Sagittarius, this is very interesting as I feel you in the whirlwind of, almost in the vortex of, a number of changes and shifts in your life, so that you are working in a focused way on balancing out the male and the masculine and the feminine energy within you. You're I do believe that you are prone to exhibit a strong exploratory, adventurous nature, but that has been curtailed, I would say, for a while. And you really have been looking very closely at those personal behaviors that have been disingenuous, not honest, and you are known for your honesty. So we'll look a little bit more at that. But you are in a position of making choices over and over again that exemplify who you are. You're choosing yourself by identifying relationships and opportunities that are a match for your energy. Because of this ability to deeply connect with your own potential, to recognize that you're worthy of pursuing your dreams, you are in a position to identify authentic matches for you in a way that you may not have been able to see in the past. So this is very empowering about picking something, building something for the long term, something that will stay, contributing to an effort, to a partnership that allows you to build something that is lasting, something that is practical and resourceful and builds on abundance. In the past, we have the High Priestess in the place that is describing Pluto's energy in Capricorn over the past couple of decades. Just a key message from that time that we're transitioning out of. And the High Priestess is about your phenomenal opening up to the various sensitivities that you have towards other spheres, to other levels of information, to an attunement with others around you. And I'm including all life forms, invisible life forms. There's this ability to call on your guides, your assistants, your ancestors to help you in looking at the things about who you were that you were unhappy about. And because this is a card that speaks to deep reflection, there has been a lot of contemplation, a lot of review of your past, and really reliving aspects of your past that you understand you have never really let go of. In the future, Pluto in Aquarius is exemplified by the World card. And this is a sort of interesting place that Pluto in Aquarius is showing up for you, because this has a lot to do with the way that you communicate, the way that you process information. You are actually completing this journey of self-reflection and examination, understanding who you are and what you truly want, as a closing out and a preparation for this opportunity to explore and learn, open up to learning new ideas. This is sort of tweaking the rebel in you. The maverick in you is probably a little more accurate, but there is a strong strain of you understanding that your current process of healing and review has really challenged who you have always presented yourself to the world to be. And you have fit very comfortably in our conventions and stereotypes of the world, being public, being outgoing, questing for spiritual values and principles, being honest outwardly. And now you have learned how dishonest, how much you have shortchanged yourself in being there for others. And now you are prepared for this new journey in which I almost feel as if you are exploring a more holistic life expression, and that you are moving forward in a way that you are comfortable in the world. You're no longer uncomfortable by your differences, by your uniqueness, by your eccentricities. You feel that you belong in the world because of your superpowers, your gifts, what you bring, your ability to teach, to guide, to lead. I'm going to clarify the lovers in the present position with the King of Cups and the Magician card. What a lot of maturity that you have brought to your present experience. In some ways, you and others may not even recognize the mature, calm willingness to listen, to be there for others without preaching, without uh, telling a story, without narrating next steps, without instructing. As a natural sage, there is a tendency to always be teaching, always be responding to the experience of others with a lesson, a aphorism, a uh, what is it? Aesop's fables, right? A moral. This is because of your moral character. However, you've learned that you can allow others the gift of self-healing by allowing yourself to reflect their experience and to simply witness their pain, their discomfort, their growth in a way that allows you to contribute if required, but to really give them space for their own healing. And this is part of the growth that you've experienced, that you don't need to engineer or fix others. It's not your job to be the cheerleader, that you can simply allow others to find their way and be a guide by simply listening. And that is really a reversal of the kind of energy people know you as. The Magician is about your clarity, about your new version of who you are, and your power to share, your power to communicate, your power to build something. This is about a real complete expression of who you are, and something new that you have been prepared and preparing to launch in this new phase of Pluto's movement into Aquarius. In the past, the High Priestess is clarified by the Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands. You're so multi-talented. You're so such a joyous celebrator. The word cheerleader always comes to mind when I think of Sagittarius, of the fun, the party, the energy of the fire signs, just really loving life and wanting to experience it all with passion. As a result of that, you have been privy to the building, the establishment of many successes. You have contributed to a variety of communities, all intending to do good work, all doing good work. You're a natural joiner in any cause because you believe in the truth. Uh, you are a truth sayer, and you have recognized that because of your multiple talents, you've had so many opportunities. My sense now is that you're feeling that none of these have panned out in the way that you would have imagined. Perhaps there was a point in many of these experiences when you simply became uncomfortable when things got hard. And as a result of that, you never let things become successful. You escaped, you bailed, you moved on before things could get good for you. And that is precisely what you've been looking at, that history of why have you been denying yourself the successes that you've earned? What about you has not felt worthy of that? And this has taken you down a very deep, unconscious, subconscious rabbit hole. In the future, we have the World card clarified by the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So, as I have felt, I have a fair amount of Sagittarius in my chart. Um, Uranus is a very compatible marriage with Sagittarius in general. It's about the intuition that comes natural to your inspirational personality and energy. You can be a rebel. You don't need to be a part of the crowd. You don't want to be a part of the crowd often. You're comfortable being off on your own, but you're absolutely clear about seeing and speaking the truth. And you have made so many changes in yourself. You've experienced so many changes in your world that you are clear about recognizing the opportunities, no matter how catastrophic our social world becomes, no matter how out of balance, no matter how how powerful the forces that seem to be rising against the collective are. You are clear that there are opportunities that never existed before for you and others to break out and create new models, new goals, new visions, to understand that this is your moment to explore, to express, to share something that is about and not about the status quo, about not about conforming, about celebrating individual gifts and opportunities for individuals to collectivize their power. I'm going to pull a oracle card and hope that this reading is resonating for you, that you're finding some insight here. If so, please like this video, please share this with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It's greatly appreciated, and I pulled the failure card. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. And I do have to say, Sagittarius, with all of the review that you've done in your life, all of the propensity you may be experiencing now of looking at things that didn't go wrong, didn't go well, that went wrong, the mistakes you made, you're well rehearsed in learning the lesson from failure. It's not a failure if you learn the lesson, and you're now sensing and seizing your opportunity to implement the knowledge that you've gained and to build on what you know is a vision for abundance for all. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Until next time, namaste.